Perhaps I'll get my revenge tonight. Perhaps not. We never know. It's a mystery. Oh, of course they're gonna have me play as black again, you know? Because that makes sense. It's not like I'm, you know, 800 under you, like... Alright, you guys. Oh, thank you, Fallen. I am not gonna take... because then he will just have 2 pieces developed, right? So I'm just gonna protect that piece. Although... no, I don't want to do that because he might push his pawn down, so I'm gonna do this instead. Yeah, 1300. Sorry I was out yesterday. I was at a con. This is my merch from the con that I bought, so I decided I'd wear that. Okay. How about I bring another piece to protect? I don't know, you guys. I'm not sure what I really want to do here. I don't really want to do that in case he pushes his pawn down. Maybe I could, like, do that. That way he can't push his pawn down, and also if he takes, then I can take with my queen. We all like plans, don't we? I have no idea how to respond to your comment, so I will not. Alright, if I take... sorry, my arrows are terrible. If I take, then they take. Thank you so much, chat. And you know what? I don't want... no, I want to develop more pieces, so I'm going to let you take, actually, and then... I'm gonna develop my knight. If they take, I'm gonna take with my knight, and that way I have my knight developed, and that knight will be attacking their pawn right here. Yes, it sounds like I know what I'm doing. How am I still 500? Thank you, David. That's the dream. Alright, I'm gonna develop this too. And then I'll catch if they take. Okay, I don't think I had that pawn protected, really. I mean, I guess I could, I might as well take their pawn, and if they take, I'll take back. So, let's go ahead and do that. Thank you for the follow. Okay, I guess some of you guys have lawyers to watch my streams? Huh? What? Alright, anyways, this is fine, because then I can take my queen, so I'm gonna go ahead and take your knight. How am I still a point behind? Yes, I'm 500 elo, but my dailies is a little bit better. Okay, anyways. Alright, missed all of that. They had room to take their queen out. Also have to make sure that, watch that, because they might bring their bishop out. I think the best thing right here is going to be to bring my queen, but then what they're gonna do is then they're gonna take my pawn. So can I, like, there's no other way? Okay, they're gonna go and do that, which is super annoying. But I have no choice. Because I'm losing because their attack is too strong. Why the heck did chess.com make me play as black against the 1300? This keeps happening. And I'm about done with it, honestly. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna protect with my knight, actually. I don't really know. Maybe just do queen trade. Let's just do queen trade. Like, I don't know, man. Alright, I'm going to then... if I take with my bishop, I could take with my Wait, hold up. I take my knight. I feel like I should take with my knight. Okay, I need to think fast. If I take with the bishop... Well, I could attack their pawn, although... I'm gonna do it with the knight, because I'm like, I don't know, I could do that. Although I'd probably move it down. Okay, I guess I'm not castling. I guess we're not castling. No, I did not stream yesterday. I was at a con. Hence my con merch. This is their 8th W of the night. What? This is my first game. Alright, so I am not gonna take because obviously they got that going on there. So how about I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm about to ban you. That's what's gonna happen. I don't know. Take with a knight. Just take with a knight. That way we don't have pawns just hanging everywhere. Okay, and then now we have to, you guys, we have to get serious now because I'm running out of time. So I'm going to pin your knight. Okay. It is being pinned. And now my king is being attacked. Which I don't like that. I'm gonna have to move it. I'm gonna move it. I'm gonna, manually castle. Oh my god, it's you again too. You know what? I'm just blaming chess.com for making me play as black. Okay. F this man. Okay, I guess I don't know. I guess my rook's not coming out. Alright, you know what? You get to be in timeout. Ah! I'm sorry. I don't know where that came from. I think I'm stressed. That was the wildest scream I've ever had in my life. Oh my god. I'm frustrated. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna, Yo, thank you for the followers! Yeah, I'm gonna check you. There. Is something wrong? There's a lot going wrong. Let the rage out. I don't know where that scream came from, and now my knight's gonna die! Oh my god! Why I put my horse there? Fuck, I don't know. Yeah, just go ahead and check me with all your pieces. Just go ahead and check me with all your pieces. Should I go in the middle? Like, is that better? I don't... Alright, I'm gonna at least leave room for my rook. Just take my knight already! Why are you making me suffer? Like... This is... Why did I move my king right in the direction of that freaking, bishop? Alright, you know what? I know this is not preferred, but I'm just gonna trade rooks, you guys. I cannot deal with any more pieces. for my mental sanity. Like, I just can't. Alright, great. I guess I'm losing both of my rooks. I don't even know what to say right now, other than... Yeah, should've done a lot of things, shouldn't I? I mean, what the fuck am I supposed to do? I'm sorry. I guess we're just gonna just dilly-dally for an entire minute, I guess. I mean, this is great. I'm just waiting to die. Oh, you should resign. You know what? I mean, at this at this point, all I have is just roll my eyes. Like, hey, why did I play as black? Why? The people who send the challenge. Did you choose me to play black? Did you set me up to play black? Yo. Alright, you know what? Roll. Just. You know what, guys? Sometimes you just move on. You just move on. You just say, okay, I lost. And then you just move on. It's that simple. Okay. Kinger, yes, unrated. Don't dwell on it, because then it's just gonna make you... Move the board. The board? Oh, you cannot see? Oh, my bad. There we go. Alright, now you guys can see. Yep, I was playing as black against a 13-22. Make that make sense. Let me crop this a little bit so that you can see my socials. Alright, Kinger, are you sending? Y'all, I do not have the most patience today. I'm just gonna be up front. I just let out the loudest scream of my entire life. Okay, hold up. Oh my gosh, this is... I think if I screamed like that at an actual chess tournament, do you think I would be banned? So you're gonna say fart? I don't know, man. Alright, you know what? Let's go ahead and move on. What's the difference between playing black and instead of white? So white goes first. I don't know why, but that's the way the game works. If you play as white, you go first. And going first has advantages. Alright, let me just go ahead and develop my knight. I mean, I'm just not gonna do that. A kid threw a tantrum and got warned. Was that kid me? That kid might have been me. I'm not gonna lie. Well, the frustrating frustrating thing is, and I was gonna show you guys if you're not gonna believe me, but anyways, my daily elo is currently the highest elo I've ever had. My daily elo is standing at 700, you guys. Alright, I'm gonna move that out, and I think that should be fine, because if they take, then I take, it should be fine. Right. So in my dailies, I've been crushing it. I've been crushing my dailies. And like, my opponents are like 12,000. So then why am I so bad in these games? Well, I do know why, but you know, I'm streaming and then I'm losing on time. But anyways, yeah, my dailies, I'm winning against 12,000s. And so it's just frustrating for me when it doesn't happen here. Okay, anyways, that's protected by my queen. Let me see. Alright, I'm gonna start developing more pieces. I'm gonna move you here. I really don't like to move it all the way here because you guys, they stop dropping their pawns down. You just have to move your bishop all over again. Alright, so I'm gonna catch with my queen, like I said. And actually, oh, I was about to do something really nice, but now, how did I not see that fort? Take. Okay, we're just gonna have to lose a bishop. I mean, there's no other way out of it. But well, we'll see what happens. You said wait? Why wait? Yeah, give me a minute. Yeah, if they block with that, like, I'm just gonna take that and then I get the rook anyway. Is there any way that they block me that it's actually blocked? Like, can they save their rook? Oh, they're in check. Okay, so, like, they can either block. They're either gonna have to block with one of their pieces or you're gonna have to move your king, which means you can't castle. So I guess that's why they're thinking. Okay, I can't take their rook yet, you guys, because they are currently thinking very hard. All right, so I'm gonna take your rook. Thanks. Thanks for the goated rook. I'll cherish it with all my life. Okay, so now my queen is very active. I just have to be careful I don't get her snatched. Sometimes you accidentally get your queen snatched and it's not fun. She doesn't like it either. She'll yell at me afterwards. Bring out your dark square bishop with check. I think I lost my dark square bishop in that trade. But look at that, you guys. They forked me and I end up with 4 points higher. Isn't that great? All right. Okay. So, I mean, that is protected. I mean, I kind of feel like there's a lot of things I can do. Kind of want to take this piece. Is that dumb? Is that like... I'm just gonna do it. Alright, I'm gonna do it. Obviously, I can't take that. I can't move here. Like, my queen has to go down afterwards. Or she can move up. Dang, bro, what are you trying to do here? I could have won a bishop. Okay, I missed that. Anyways, I still need a castle. I'm thinking probably castle... Ugh, there's more pawns here. I should probably castle that way. Still need to move my bishop out. Yo! There, right there, right there. And knight protects. And this is a check. I wonder if they heard me say that. Why'd you move your bishop there? Okay, well, anyways. There we go. They're in check. Queen can't take because knight protects. Sorry, not in that direction. And so they're gonna either have to block, which they just did. Okay, so like, is my bishop in danger or something? Or is it fine there? Alright, let's go ahead and castle. Okay, so now my rook's gonna come out. There is a pawn hanging on my side. Yep. Okay. I could do a bishop trade. Could they take that? And they could take that. Should we do that? Maybe. Wait, but then what happens if I do that and then they take from here? Is my knight hanging? Okay, well the knight, I mean, they're just gonna take, but I mean, I do put them in check for like a minute. Oh, and then I take the bishop. Ooh, because they couldn't do anything because they were in check. Okay, so I won a knight and a bishop, but then now they took my knight, so. Yeah, they can't do that because of my king. I'm gonna stack my rooks, and then we're gonna start attacking. What the f- What? Alright, good night, you guys. See ya. What the fuck? Oh my god, I didn't... I need like a pipe or something. I can't. Oh my gosh. You know what? That is a mistake on my end, you guys. I was like talking about how they can't move it here, they can't move it here. I just completely forgot that they can just bring it down like that. And so that's my fault. That is my fault. That was a pretty, I'm gonna say, lame way for me to die. But okay. Sorry, I just had to clear my mental state for a minute. Sometimes you just have to take a minute. Okay? What did we say? What did we say? Mistakes are part of the process. I mean, listen. Alright, fallen. Alright, once I clear these guys, I'm gonna do my wheel. If you guys haven't seen my wheel, it's the Wheel of Destiny. Alright, your names will be added, and then the wheel will decide. The wheel decides your fate. And my fate as well. How do you register? It will, when the time comes, I will just ask you, and then I will add to the wheel. Anyways, Fallen. Already sent. Cool. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I could take another loss, you guys. Not like that one. This is not good for my heart. I'm just gonna say. Alright, let's just go ahead and try to attack that. Okay. I am going to... Let's develop my other knight. Yes, Chestiny. Exactly. Alright, why are you... Alright, so... I need to block that so that I can castle. Let me see, if I put it there, they take... I think it'll be even trades. I'll just have my queen out. Which could be a problem, it could not be. Thank you for the wink wink. I did not drop anything. I just failed to see the power of the queen. Alright, take, and then I take. Alright, let's go ahead and defend this knight. It's got a little bit too much going on. Take, 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 and then take. Alright, this pawn's defended. I might just go ahead and attack this knight so that I can move this a little bit better. Let's go ahead and do that now. They're gonna end up with stacked pawns. Nice. So they got, like, not a great pawn structure, but neither do I. So what am I saying? What am I talking about? Alright, finally! Castle. First castle of the stream. I think. What's up, Jesse? 100-second ad? For what? Or obviously I can't take that because of their knight, so let me go ahead and protect with my pawn, and again. Damn, our queens are just staring right across each other. Let me just make sure. Take. 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 Alright. Yeah, we're good. Thank you for the follow. Sorry about the 100-second ad. I'll try to talk to Twitch. Tell them to decrease. Oh my gosh. Alright. I mean, I could... If I want to move my knights, I'm gonna have to protect this bishop first. So how about we bring the rook in? I'm not Japanese. Can the person just like cherry blossoms and not be Japanese? Okay, and then I have... Actually, I can't do that. I can't. I was thinking here, and then I would fork these two pieces, but they're pawns right there, so that would be stupid. That would be pretty stupid. Is there anything I can do instead? We could bring pawn up and attack their horse. You don't know if you love that tree. Are you Japanese? See, some Japanese people don't like cherry blossoms. I mean, you guys think because my name is Cherry Blossom. I just like cherry blossoms. I just like it. It's a cool looking plant. Alright, I have no idea why they did that. It's kind of sus. Oh no, wait. You should not move your king's pawns. I might try to push the pawns up here. Wait, if they bring it down. There is not a free pawn. Oh wait, there is. Nice. Okay. There we go. I got to attack the queen. Whoa, that would have been really dangerous if I had not had the rooks down here, you guys. That kind of would have been a blunder. Yeah, I did not realize I exposed my queen like that. That's kind of bad. Yeah, you gotta see what you are unveiling when you move pieces. Because then all the pieces behind it gets unveiled. I just said I'm not Japanese. Anyways, doesn't really matter. Alright, so I'm gonna move my knights. Unless I could do something, yo, I can do a check. Should I just do a check? I mean, it's like kind of pointless. Wait a minute, I could just catch the pawn with my knight! You want me to catch more pawns or something? You keep moving them in this direction. Thanks. Alright, listen, I could do a pawn. Honestly, I could do a knight trade. Should I just do a knight trade? Actually, I don't want to do a knight trade because I don't want to block that D file. So I'm going to move it here. I could still check the king from there, although it's kind of a pointless check. Hangugin. Knight trade and take rook and threaten bishop. Anyways, alright, now my knight's under attack. Right. Oh my gosh, I got so many choices. Wait. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's do a check. I need to stack my rooks real quick. Can't take anything. Okay, I'm gonna stack my rooks. They might bring their pawns down, honestly. What else can I do? I mean, if they don't move their pawns down, then I think this is basically checkmate. Why would you do that? Okay, let me do that. They're gonna take. Okay, no, I'm not taking that knight. Obviously not. Let me go ahead and attack your bishop. They're sneaky like that. Alright, I mean, I guess I might as well take their bishop. I mean, that's kind of like a trade. Sorry if you weren't fans of that. I'm going to... Let's do a rook trade. Well, I'm sorry if you don't like it. It's just the way my brain is thinking. Let's just tell my brain that. Okay, well, I'm gonna take your knight. Bye. My brain is... Yo, that would have been so bad if, it was, Oh, shit! Hell yeah! Yes. You're not. No. See, that's not happening. If I lose on time. That would suck. Alright. Okay, wait, how should I approach this? I'm scared. Oh my gosh, I'm scared, you guys. I don't want to let you down, but, why would you do that? Come on now. Yo, checkmating is like art. You gotta take your time. It takes time, okay? Alright, hold on. Okay, Alright, I'm gonna check you. Alright, obviously he can't take that, so I'm gonna try to ladder mate this thing. Bring it up. Please tell me he can't take that. I just don't want to be misled. Checkmate in 1. I know this is kind of lame, but I just have to take the pawn. I don't want it to promote. Ugh. Check. Why is this so difficult? Checkmate in one was earlier. I'm sure I'm missing tons of checkmates. I'm not denying that. I think the best thing for me is ladder mates. That's the best one I know. So you know what, buddy? You're gonna get ladder mated. Oh. Is this... Why is this a draw? Because I took too many moves? A draw is not a stalemate, right? He has no legal moves. What the what? Shouldn't that be a checkmate then if they can't move anywhere? Oh my god. Someone bring me that cigar. I've had it. I've about had it. This is cursed. The stream is cursed. I call it. You're telling me I had a queen, a knight, a rook, and 4 pawns, and I didn't win. You're telling me that he had his king left. I need a lesson on spotting simple checkmates. All right. Okay, I've said this before. I'll say it again. I normally used to lose before I even got a chance to checkmate. Okay? That's how bad I used to be. And now I'm finally getting to a point where I could actually try to checkmate somebody. I just have not had experience in that. I was going for ladder mates. I need to chew my gum. I'm stressed out. We're moving on. We're moving on. I will cry after the stream, okay? I have a designated time in the evening for my tears. Alright, is jalapeno still here? Oh my gosh, you guys. And I've had a long ass day too, man. This is just not good for my... I feel like you're about to do that. Playing a 1K is rough. Wait, sorry. Trade. Take. No, let's not do that. Although, if they move it forward, that's gonna be super annoying. So let's make sure they don't do that. Alright, I'm gonna go with, this is basically the standard opening that I follow. I'm gonna give another defense for this pawn, just because they have 2 attackers. I'm just trying to catch up on the chats. I'm causing you... You know what? If I'm... No comments. Alright, anyways. Let's go ahead and defend that pawn. Develop our knights. There we go. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Sometimes you just gotta start dancing. Okay? Dance your stress away. Dance your stress away. Alright. I'm gonna castle. I'm gonna castle this way because I don't want the queen there. Cherry Blossom, what would you do if when you okay, so he said... What? Do you know grammar? Yo, someone toss him a Grammarly link. Okay, anyways, I think wait. Do that. Take. And then they have access there, but my rook's there, so I think I'm okay. Someone said I'm causing them physical pain, alright? Listen. Alright, I'm gonna attack your bishop. Alright, my knight is pinned. Let's see. What can we do here? Wait, take. I'm gonna do that. Let's see what happens. I'm a very visual person, so sometimes I just need it to play out to see what actually happens. Do I watch any creators like Levi or Hikaru to get any better at all? Well... Yo, I haven't developed my bishop yet. Let me do this. So now we got a nice pawn chain. Again, my knight's being pinned, but I do have this pawn here, although I really shouldn't be moving that. I am going to next... I can't do that because then I will lose my queen, so... Alright, just chill out. B2. Alright, I'll move you here then. I think. Or maybe I should move you here and just kind of attack the queen somehow. Thank you for the follow. Oh, damn, I didn't know that was hanging. I don't know, that's a king's pawn. Wait. Wait. No, I gotta protect this pawn. So I can move it, I can move my queen up and attack it and protect it at the same time, and then my knight would be, and also my bishop would be protecting, so I'm gonna go ahead and, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. If they take, I can take back with either my bishop or my knight. You didn't like that. Thank you, Wealthy Secrets. Okay. I mean, my rooks are protecting each other, so... But now I can move the knight. Actually, I might move my bishop. Or I could attack the queen. Thank you, Smacko, for the heart mace. Okay, do I have any pieces hanging? Alright, this pawn is being protected. Alright, I'm gonna try to trade queens. My bishop's not hanging. I don't know. Alright, so... Wait. Go here. Okay, I need to move. Sorry, this is taking forever. I'm gonna actually... let's use my bishop. I'm just trying to watch out for forks. Also my time. I mean... Okay. That's not really gonna do anything. They're just gonna move it. Alright, I need to start checkmating. Damn, hold up. Watch out for a stalemate. Okay, I'm just... Okay. I'm gonna move you... Yeah, I'm gonna move the queen down. I just don't want to lose her. So let's move the queen. I am running out of time. Good job noticing. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna have to start attacking this bishop here. Okay, you're gonna go here, here, or here. If you go here, my pawn's protecting. If you go here, my queen's protecting. So honestly, let me attack your bishop. Please. Alright, and then next, I am going to attack your knight, because I don't like your knight. Sorry, it's not personal, but I just don't want it here. You guys are saying my bishop is hanging. I don't see it. Oh, wait. I mean, my knight is protecting, though. Oh, after the knight trade. True. Dang, is there a way I can protect my bishop? I don't think so. Well, I'll be damned. I'll be damned. Alright. We move on. Any other pieces hanging? I mean, the rook's being protected. I don't have time. Let me attack your bishop. Da-da-ding. Okay, can you get your bishop out of the way? Like, please. Damn, hold up. Ah! Woo! Just make a move. Just make a move. Oh my gosh. Oh, jeez. No. Can I check? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, your ears. I mean, I'd rather lose a rook. How did this end? I feel like, there were too many pieces. It was overwhelming. Better to lose a rook. I made this decision literally 0.1 seconds. I said, take my rook. Just take my rook. And I would have done that. I need 48 hours. You guys. That is not far from the truth. I am much higher in my daily elos. Caesar here. My brain just cannot calculate to that extent in a finite amount of time. Sorry for the sound effects. So this is one of my coping mechanisms. You're 465. I'm still making it unrated. Okay. Well, let's see if they're actually 465. Why did you do that? Are you trying to get your bishop out? Alright, I need to protect this pawn. I'll try to play a little faster. Why are you moving these pieces out so weird? See, this is why I'm not sure if you're 465. Unless you don't know, like, the core principle of chess. Okay, I must just continue to develop. Push my bishop out. I will then also push my other bishop out. This doesn't look like it's a known defense. Okay, this is the trifecta of openings, you guys. If you don't believe me, then go take it out with 𝙎𝙊𝙍𝙀. He's the one that told me this is what you want. Black is playing the modern defense. Alright, attack here. Defended. So let me go ahead and castle. Yeah, this is like the awesome, like, this is the great opening. All right, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and take, and then take. All right, let's see this play out. I do need to take because that was a fork. They'll probably take with the pawn. And then I will either take with my knight or the bishop. I'm gonna take with my knight. And I will explain why if they take. Okay, so they didn't do that. That's fine. I'm just gonna move this pawn up, I guess. The reason why I took with the knight is because if they took, then I would take with the bishop, and then I would be attacking their knight, so. Although, actually, if I took with the bishop and ended with the knight, then I could have done like well, their knight would have been there. Never mind. Okay, this might not be, I might just be talking nonsense. Alright, let's go ahead and take the bishop, I think. The bishop was free if you just took it with the knight first. That's beyond me. Alright, now our queens are staring down at each other. They are. Honestly, it might be smart just to get rid of it now. Queen sacrifice. All right. I'm gonna move my knight here. I need to move my pawns up on this side. Wait, hold up. Take. No. I would end up losing. Alright, so now we got it. We should take the knight. Oh, but then there's a pawn hanging. I don't think I can do anything. Alright, I'm gonna take the knight. And then I need to defend this pawn. I took the wrong knight. Alright, let me attack your rook. And if they take here, I'll take back. My pawns are defended that way. Okay, I need to figure out something with my knight. Can't really move it anywhere. I don't have a pawn hanging. Alright, you know what? Just make a decision. I guess I'll move my knight back down. I didn't really want to trade it. If I put it here, it would have been a trade. And I shouldn't do that right now. So they will either move one of these places. This one's defended. I'm down by 2. Okay, now I'm trying to get my knight. Wait, if I move it here... I'm so confused. I'm gonna move it down here for now. Wait, take. Alright, let me just try that. Take. Alright. Well, maybe we do that. Okay, so their knight can go here, here, here. How about I focus on where I should move my pieces? Okay, I'm gonna try to make some space for a possible... Okay, I cannot defend that. I was trying to defend that pawn, I can't. Supra or GTR? I don't know what that is. Alright, anyways, let me go ahead and get ready for... Oh my gosh. Okay, well that's a check. Obviously they're gonna take it. And then... Let me move my knights. I mean, if they take, then I take, so they're not gonna take that. Also, this pawn is defended by my pawn there. Let's go ahead and defend that pawn. Hello, Diego. And make sure we are not in danger of any sort. Okay, I'm taking too long. I want to, like, do that. I mean, they're gonna get it with the bishop. Alright, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't... Alright, well that's a check. I mean, I really do need to bring my king in. Okay. I'm about done. And then you're gonna, like, promote, right? I always play it to the end because sometimes I like to see how my opponent plays. It's really just for me to see what their tactics are. And, like, I don't know, sometimes they can't checkmate me. So I at least get some satisfaction knowing they couldn't checkmate. You know? Like that. Sometimes I can snatch their pieces, and that's feels better. Alright, I'm about to, they're closing in. They're closing in. Female Magnus. Alright, I'm like low-key depressed. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't won a single game tonight. I really should have won the last one, but I didn't. Okay, Caesar, is this your real elo? I review my games off stream. Yes. Yes, I play viewers. Alright. This is the wheel time. You have like 30 seconds. Before I add to the wheel, the rules are you have to only type your name in once if you want to be on the wheel. Again, I'll choose someone randomly for me to play with. If you spam your name, then you are not going to be listed. So, again, you have 30 seconds. And I'm going to add, and I'm just entering your username. No, if you played me once already, you're not going to do it again. So, do not. Thank you for the follow. I'm just adding you by the username that I see on the platform that you are on. Because it is just easier that way for me. Cat Thur, thank you so much. I don't know what that is. What is that? Is a bit? What's a bit? Alright. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and let us spin. Alright. The wheel will choose the next formidable opponent, and that is Louis. Lieutenant Louis from Twitch. Alright, Sergeant Cherry signing on. Lieutenant Louis, please send challenge. Or maybe I'll send it. I don't know, whichever one's faster. Depending on how I do, it's Alright, again, I'm playing as unrated. I will send you the challenge. You're $9.95, so I'm gonna play as white. Alright, here we go. So again, I have not won a single game tonight. And that is why I will have to play one more. And we'll see how we do. Alright, is bringing your knight out. Let me see. Take. I did almost win a few times. That's what makes it excruciating. Alright, let's do that. I am fine with having a pawn and a queen out. I'm just drying off my tears. Okay. Let's protect that pawn. There we go. This is basically my... This is what I've been doing, pretty much. Thanks, James. Alright. Let's go ahead and... Give me a second. Take. No, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I could attack their knight. Let's see what happens there. If they take from here, I'll take back with my pawn. Actually, I could also take with the knight. I still need to develop both my bishops out. You think I could win this one? It's crazy because I just do so much better in my dailies. Like, it's not even funny. Like, I just, like... I'll show it because you guys probably won't believe me. But, like, I'm, like, up in material against 1200s. Alright, I'll probably bring that down. I'm gonna take it with my queen. Thanks. But somehow on my streams, when I'm supposed to look like I can play, it just all goes away. Alright, I could attack their knight. If they come here, I'll grab with my, queen. Control the center. I mean, I have a bunch more pieces in the center than they do. But yeah, I should go ahead and develop my bishops next. And if they take here, I'll take my rook. So we are good. Just got to remember that now their bishops, this bishop's opened, can come out. Okay, you want to attack my queen, do you? I'm going to... Damn, should I do a check right there? If I do a check... Yes, because if they do that, then I can just take it, and it would be another check. I don't know en passant yet. I don't have the bandwidth to do en passant. I could have done an en passant. I don't even know. Yes, I'm alive, 𝙎𝙾𝙍𝙍. Hello. Okay, how about I defend? If I do that... He'll attack with a pawn. And then my queen's exposed again. So I need to move my queen. I'm gonna move her back here. I have not done an en passant. I have not been able to. But yeah, I was at the con yesterday. Con merch. Yo, I managed not to, like, spend a ton of money. By con, I mean, like, a convention. I don't know how to do en passant. That's why I've never done it. Couldn't I have used my bishop? Alright, anyways, we haven't even castled yet. How about we try to castle? No, that's not good. Oh my gosh. I am most certainly blind, I think. Alright, if they take... Then... I mean, might as well trade, right? Should I trade with? Oh, because yeah, it's attacking. Let's go ahead. Attack the bishop. If protected by my knight. Still need to castle. Be mindful that my queen's still out here, because if they move their pawns down like that, then I need to move it again. Yes, the wheel was spun just a moment ago. This was the first chosen from the wheel. I want to move my bishop. I want to move castle left. Okay, I'm gonna move it here. If I had moved it here, then they might have done that. And I can't take because they're bishop, so. That's why en passant seemed good. The knight was hanging, and there would be... Okay, I guess I need to brush up on en passant. Sounds like something I need to be able to use. Can I castle? I can't castle on check. Damn it. I mean, let's just do a queen trade. Why not? You wanted me to push my pawns. I wanted to trade queens. Trade when ahead, exactly. En passant. Alright, go ahead and castle. I feel like I vaguely know en passant, but it's like still too confusing. Alright, I'm obviously not gonna take that. Damn, I could... Should I do this? I just really want to trade queens. It's a personal thing. Alright, so wait. No. No, my thinking was flawed. My thinking was flawed. I was thinking this would protect that. What the heck? What am I on? Alright, I know. Well, you know what? The less queens they have, the better for me. I guess I could attack that pawn that way, but you're not supposed to move your king's pawns, I guess. Thanks, James. There's a lot of Jameses in here. The knight was better for the d4 square. Alright, I'm still gonna do that. Can't take because of the pawn. I'm not sure exactly what that's accomplishing for me, though. Okay, I'm going to... I could have taken pawn earlier. Wait. No, I couldn't have done that. Alright, honestly, what they're gonna probably do is... Let me see if they do it first. Doop, 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 doop. Doop, 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 doop. They could, yeah, that's what I was figuring that they would do. However, hold up. You don't like my idea, though? I feel like I'm performing surgery. I feel like I'm gonna fail. Alright, they can't move anywhere here. I guess they can move here. Or here. I mean, oh, damn, really? Okay, so this should be checkmate, you guys. All right. Initially, it was my knight. Why didn't I checkmate instead of taking the queen? I guess I didn't see that. I saw this first. But you're right. Damn, my bishop and my knight just happened to be in, like, the perfect spots. That's because I just did great openings. But yeah, initially my knight was protecting the queen for this checkmate. They crushed my knight. I just took it just because. And then my bishop was there. I honestly didn't see the bishop. Yeah, I didn't have to take the queen, but I did. If bf8... Huh? Thank you, Mac and Craft. More coordinated? Do you mean coordinated? Yeah, sometimes you just take the queen. You just never know. Yeah, it's the symbolism. It's it's the hidden meanings. All right. Well, I might have lost 3 games tonight or 4. I don't even know, but I crushed a lieutenant. Not everyone can say that. If you see mate in 1, look for better. Thank you for the follow. All right. But I was bragging about my dailies. Listen. I am crushing it with my dailies. This is just gonna look like Mount Everest. Keep going up and up and up. Yeah. How many dailies do I have going on? Anyways. So, if you send me a daily request and I haven't accepted it yet, it's probably because I just am finishing up the ones that I have going on now. Because I have a lot going on right now. Why was your account made in 2025, but you only started playing recently? Because life. I don't work in the summer. So I have been crushing it, like, with my streams this summer. But once Hogwarts University reopens, I will, have to go back. If I see you online, I send you. I mean, you can, but depending on what I'm doing, I don't really play 10-minute games off stream, but I do play dailies. A lot of them. I hope I didn't just press accept. I'm trying kind of, I don't know how to show where all my games are. Oh, here we go. Here's all my dailies right now. 700 right now is my highest elo. But yeah, this opponent 1138. I don't know if I should be showing my games. I don't want to show like my opponent's users, but anyways. What's my favorite gambit? I'm not too sure. This one, I did a misclick. And then I caught back up because now we're tied. Chess doxing. I'm not trying to dox nobody. I did a misclick and I literally just trashed my bishop and then I caught back up. So, you know. How do I misclick on a daily game? Because I moved it and then I was like, and then I clicked the green arrow just by reflex. I just clicked it by reflex and I was like and then I messaged my opponent, that was a misclick. And they were like, I don't fucking care. I'm gonna take your bishop. But then, you know what? I caught back up to them, so hey, yes. Hell yes. I'm like trying to show off by seeing if any of my opponents are super high elo, but I'm just kind of struggling with that right now. Oh, here we go. This is a 1076. But yeah, I'm 700. There's different ways to be 700. I'm just not 700 on my streams. Okay. Let me show, maybe this one. See, look, 840. 8 above. But anyways, yeah. I'll spin the wheel next time, guys, but I'm about to close off. Thank you for being here. Devin, MR, I can't read Japanese, Jexy, Erky, as always, Chester, MR, Clutchify, Albies, Kinger, Honcordy, Panda, Thomas, James, L, Lieutenant, Good Game, Eric, anybody else that I missed? I will try to be live tomorrow. But yeah, check out my YouTube. All my streams are on here. We just celebrated stream 6-7 last stream. Today is 6-8, so I'm not celebrating the next stream. If you want to do that by yourself, then you're free to do so. Yo, thank you, Twitch. I think I just made it to 200 on Twitch today. Awesome. Go follow me on Twitch if you have one. Instagram, and you can even leave a tip. But yeah, I am almost at 600 subscribers on YouTube, so you could be part of this momentous moment. Thank you if you already subscribed. If you want to watch me play, go check out my playlist. All right, all my streams. You could look from my first stream, which I have not watched because this is it's too much. All right. Yeah. Good night or good morning wherever you guys are. Thank you for being here. Stay safe and peace out. Bye.